Hey Barry, so this is just to show you what I do with all the hitches and stuff. So obviously, pretty sure you recognize that. It's from the B side of a home. So obviously this was a double wide. But you can see it's the hitch that's been cut off, and so this was some old steel, tubular steel that I welded. I forgot what I was making. I was making like some legs for something, I don't know. But anyways, the main part of it though is obviously here's the angle iron from the hitches as well. And then you probably recognize these, the spring hangers or the rockers, whatever. And then I can't lift it up right now, but you can probably see it from this side. So yeah, there's the other one, the other rocker, and then using the things that hold the leaf springs on. But then you can see here, I took the I-beam, and on the back side it's still square. On the front, I heated it and scored it with a grinder, and then I bent it like that, and then welded it back in that shape so that it scrapes really nice. And let me tell you. And then here's where the tongue jack goes, but there's no tongue jack. I use the part that locks the tongue jack in. I welded it onto this, and then basically just screw that on there. And then yeah. So I can actually go forward and backwards. Now the cool thing about this one is, hold on a second. Okay, so the cool thing about that one is that, okay, well here's another thing. So here's some of the plates that you can see, that I've painstakingly cut off. And I use these as extension risers and also lowering, so I can lower where the hitch comes out, where the ball basically is positioned. So for some of these, I need the ball to be higher, so that the attachment, is square, or at least it's supposed to be. It's where it needs to be to work properly. And then there are some where I take these, and these are hitch bolts too, big old hitch bolts, all of them are. And so these I'll take out, and then I'll turn that plate around to where it is hanging down. So then this bumper ends up connecting like way down here. So then that lowers the hitch really low for that attachment. So that attachment works really good. It only works with it really low, and I can actually go forwards, and I can even back up like a skip loader. And I can scrape, going backwards, and it doesn't bind. If I try doing that on this one right here, it'll like jackknife. It'll go, which is whatever. But I don't try to do that. But yeah, anyways. So you can see there's another one of the hitches, just the hitch part itself, no tongue jack, no nothing. I had cut this part off and welded it onto some plate steel, and then gussets and whatnot later. And then obviously a big old I-beam. Actually, two I-beams. One on the bottom of it. This is a scraper or whatever to a Kubota, but then I put this I-beam on there first, and it wasn't enough. So then I put on another one, and this is to give me the correct angle of attack, I guess, if you would like to call it that. And then combined with all the pier blocks for the weight, and it works like a charm.